I am back in Macungie at Memorial Park. I'm here for day one of Das Awkscht Fescht. Honestly, I never come on a Friday. Traditionally, I've never come on a Friday, so I thought I'd come and see what we got. So I just walked in the entrance. It's not the best day, but it's not raining. So let's see what we can find. Let's just take a walk along this row. See what we've got. The Starfire. Fleetwood. Interesting color.
What's that?
Two-tone Cadillac. Don't know exactly what it is. Buick Roadmaster. Granville. It's 98. It's a wagon. I wonder if these wagons are ever going to make a comeback. Oh, looking down towards the featured mark tent. A lot of Corvettes. I'm guessing Corvette is the featured mark of the show this year. I guess we can confirm that tomorrow. I'll tell you, I think a lot of the attendance I see here is just car owners. I'm not sure there's a lot of people like me just walking into the show today. Friday, people go to work, weather's not ideal. Looks like a Z06. There's a C8. This generation of Corvette, I think it's the C3, still my favorite. Before they came out with the plastic bumpers, right? So it'd be late 60s, early 70s. Maybe this is not the featured mark. Maybe the Allentown Area Corvette Club just kind of rented this main tent for today. A little advertisement. Corvettes at Carlisle in a few weeks.
I ordered this July of 2019. I went on the list at Burbank in Music City.
Another nice looking C3 Corvette. Ooh, how did this get in here? I needed to build up my energy. You know, one of the things they have here every year is a swap meet, flea market, if you will. We'll take a little time, walk through here. Here we have a Hudson, a Nash, and a Rambler for sale, all in really nice, pristine condition. There's that Rambler. Here we have a Hudson pickup truck, pretty unusual to find. A Hudson Hornet, These you would see in early NASCAR when they're racing on the beaches. And another Hudson Hornet. Pretty nice. One of the things they have is a car corral. So this can change throughout the weekend, but these are all cars for sale back here. More car corral. Gonna go look at the Model A, the rumble seat. It's 1930, 15,000 is the asking price. Just trying to find some unique stuff here. Here's a Moto Guzzi for sale. It says it's 1983, California 2. It's got a 1000 V twin. I want $5,500 for it. I'm not sure I've ever seen one of these. Well, here's an interesting one. This started as a 4-door, and they turned it into a 2-door convertible. It took them about 6 years. That's fascinating. Oh, here's a nice looking Riviera. I do like these Rivieras, and like the Tornados too. Good looking car. Nice looking Camaro. It's a 1976 Chevelle station wagon, and it is in beautiful condition. You just don't see station wagons around anymore. And a lot of us older folks spend a lot of time in the back of one of those things. Cadillac Town Sedan, 1935. Oh baby, here's a lot of metal, a lot of chrome. This is a 1958 Cadillac. I don't think they ever got bigger than this. Man, this thing is huge. It's a 1936 Auburn Speedster. What a car. Supercharged. If you ever have an opportunity, when you're going through Auburn, Indiana, I believe it is, stop at the museum. It's unbelievable. Another wagon here, 1952 Pontiac. It's beautiful. Let's take a look inside. Very nice. Run down the line here. We've got a 1951 Cadillac. Convertible. Sweet. These electric cars are not new. EV powered, baby. Yep, batteries front and back. 1932 diesel electric. No, 1932 Detroit electric model 978. Or is that a 97B? I think it's 97B. Actually had a 100-mile range at a max of 30 miles per hour. That's pretty amazing. This is interesting. So the controls on this are kind of like in the back seat, but not really, right? It's a little confusing because there's this front jump seat, but that's not actually the control. You can see there's pedals down there, and there must be like a tiller steering mechanism over here. I found the sports cars. Not sure there's any rhyme or reason to what's in here and what's not. Looks like a Jaguar. There's Mercedes, Porsche, Triumphs in here. What do we got? Is this an MG? Yep, MG. Another Porsche. Is that a Triumph? Alfa Romeo, pardon me. That's an Alfa. Looks like another Alfa. BMW? No, that's an Alfa. What are you doing? Be crazy. Another Alfa?
Now let's look at this.
Don't know what it is. Tell you the truth? Spider. Oh, it's a Fiat. All right. The logo really threw me off. There's another Fiat. It's a 1963 Daimler. It's got a V8 in it. It's quite a car. I've seen this before. It's very impressive. Well, this is interesting. Here's Nathan. Looks like there's a Nathan's Hot Dogs right here at the entrance. Back in Street Rod Alley here. I don't know if there's any restrictions on what can show up today, but I know tomorrow it's probably a little tighter criteria for who can enter and who can't as far as the year and so forth of the automobile. So we'll see what tomorrow looks like. I do love the rat rods. This one has a nice look to it. This started life as a 1948 Ford F1. Would have never guessed. A pass down Ford here. Fairlane convertible, very nice. Mercury. There's a rumble seat. Probably Model A. My mother used to tell stories about riding in a rumble seat. Wasn't her favorite thing to do. There's Fairlane. Probably had something to do with the way her mother drove the car. There's a couple of 1930s era Fords. 1, 2, 3 of them. There's a Victoria, white on black. A lot of chrome on those cars. Boy, now here's an interesting one. I've seen a lot of these in hardtop, but I can't say I've seen a convertible that I remember. This is a 58 Plymouth Belvedere convertible. Look at those wings. Oh, baby. Checker cab. A couple of Mopars. Charger and a Roadrunner. Here we have a Plymouth Savoy pickup truck. I don't know if that's real or not. It's all right. No worries. Just to add to the mystery, this is a right-hand drive. Here's an earlier vintage Charger. What's interesting is, look in the back here. This thing is big enough to camping back here. You got those rear seats down. Roadrunner set up for NASCAR with the big wing. Removed before flight. 440. Looks like Richard Petty sitting behind the car back there. It's always a fan of these AMXs. I think they have great styling. Always been a van. Always been a fan of the little red wagon, the Dodge. Here we have a Toyota. Always liked the Toyotas. I don't think I've ever seen a Toyota in this car show before. So good for him. 82 Toyota. Looks pristine. I actually had a 79 Toyota Corolla. It was about as plain and simple as you could get. Rock solid, reliable. Incredibly inexpensive to drive. Let's go look at the Avante. Yep, junior high school, a Latin teacher drove one of these Avantes. I do remember that distinctly. All right, I may have found best in show. It's the manure spreader converted to a trailer. Yep, I love it. Actually, it's pretty much still manure spreader. Just using it as a trailer. Nice. Very nice. There's a fun one. Delivery van. Delivery truck. Chevrolet, 1936. Very nice. Well, that's it for day one of Awkscht Fescht. Hopefully if the weather holds, I'll go back again tomorrow, see what I can find, put out another video. Really appreciate you stopping by. If you like what I'm doing, please subscribe, like, and comment.